Eastern Conference battle here in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Now, here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's the screen. 4 on the clock. Top of the key. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Harris outside. The three-pointer no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now here's Thompson after the miss from Damian Lillard. Prince outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, a good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Out to Thompson. In the corner, it's Harris. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lillard left side. To the wing right side. Kuzma outside. Rebound, Detroit.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Back to Cunningham. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
The Pistons leading. Thompson with it. Lillard picks him up. And a wide open look for Cunningham. The 19-footer is on the money. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lillard kicks it out to Prince. Lopez a screen. Over to the wing. Pass to Prince. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Out to Harris. Cunningham right side. Missed inside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Lillard with it. Scoreless thus far. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
From 20 feet out. For 3, Harris. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by the Pistons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the floor.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. He delivered not.
The Pistons. 13.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Detroit?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Pistons passing it around. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Green. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. That's another look. Goes up again. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
The Bucks trail. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together,
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
that's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. There's a screen by Porter. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you've got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Here's Cunningham for three. Harris. It's hauled in by Giannis.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's keeping himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Prince wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a two-point Piston lead.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Schroeder. A crossover. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
Both teams will make substitutions. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, we could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So, six-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
The game now all time. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Kuzma using his athleticism and finishing on the drive.
Pass to Harris. To Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots over Portis. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Lillard from outside. They get it again. Lopez. 1 second left. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top. They finish off the second quarter on a 10-1 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Cunningham outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got the first points of the second half here for the Pistons.
Such a smooth scorer. Tobias Harris making that look easy.
Pass to Kuzma. And here is Lopez. Giannis inside. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in. Great, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Prince outside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Back to Prince. Shot clock at 3. Lopez a screen. Prince can't hit.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
No one covers. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Milwaukee with the ball. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player, and he's very, very young.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Prince. Harris's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee now. They lead by 1. Back to Prince. Three-pointer Lillard. Rebounded by Hardaway. Here's Cunningham. Driving inside. Here's Thompson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 9 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. Nifty move. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. Cunningham outside. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Thompson for three. Giannis grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Prince. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Pistons leading. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Lopez outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Trent in the corner. Milwaukee is to get off a shot here. Inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Detroit leading by 3. And it's Beasley in the corner. Here's Schroeder. Plays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Pass to Holland. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder outside. Stewart a screen. 6 to shoot. It's Beasley on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. And they turn over the 21st second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. From the line. And it's in there. Lillard's got 7.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Out of bounds. Pistons ball.
Here's Schroeder. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pistons.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bucks trail by 3. Right side corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Ron Holland.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Schroeder outside. Stewart a screen. It's Schroeder with the drive. And the basket is good. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Just fantastic work from Schroeder there, getting a whack on the drive and still finding a way to complete the play.
Outside Porter. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo through contact.
contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Oh, good on that.
Front control of the draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Down low. Here's Trent. The kick out to Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And that one's good by Porter.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
The drive by Schroeder. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. Outside Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Trent with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Porter. Pulls up on the wing. That shot missing. The Pistons trailing. And here they go. And slammed up by Harris.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give.
Thank you, David.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Lets it go from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a one-point game. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be Shai Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. 1:49 left to play in the final fourth. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Cunningham.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham, as a young star, is bringing to this game.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Here's Cunningham, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
This team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at some pressure stats from Milwaukee.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
The biggest shot of the game. And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. They pretty much bank on these.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Nails the triple.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage. in the clutch.
To Cunningham. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harris outside. Knocks down the three ball.
Timeout, timeout.
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what the coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good.
And a big-time playmaker when the game is up for grabs. Give the rock to Giannis.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham inside. Over Lillard. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they